Yes, good morning. Next station, we can say Osijek. So let's go for the next one. We have the experience that there is no easy game, and we don't look at the position of the table of our opponents because all the matches are very tough. We come from very two consistent games that led us to make good step in the league, and also the final step in the cup to be in the final match. So we are happy for that. This is already done, and we have to face the future. The future now is the league, and we won every 3 points, and we are sure that this is going to be a tough match because our opponent, they are fighting for the target. It's going to be tough fight when you are facing teams that they are down in the table in the last matches, in the last rounds. They are giving all, so there is no easy game, as I have said from the beginning. So we are preparing ourselves to face a tough opponent.
Thank you, coach. Može pitanje?
Good morning. The team after the break looked pretty confident without panic periods. Is that something that we can expect through the season, through the end of the season?
I'm sorry, but I'm not here to make this kind of analysis. We are just focusing in Osijek.
Something about Osijek?
As I have said, it's a team that they are in a difficult position in the league. They need points to be safe. The battle to avoid the relegation is not ending, in my opinion. And my experience as a player and as a coach, when you face these last rounds in the league, teams that they are down in the table, they get a lot of points in the last rounds. So for me, this is the alert we must have before facing these kind of matches. Of course, this is from our opponent point of view, but we have the main subject that this is our point of view. Our point of view is that we want to get the most points as possible, to be third, and to secure this position, to guarantee the participation in European competition for the next round. So it's more than enough motivation for us, this target that we have. And talking a little bit maybe about tactics, we are facing a team that they are behaving since the last change of coach in a model with a back four players. We expect this. We don't expect any other change, but maybe it can happen. After the last result they got against Dynamo, that was a big defeat also. You never know. Maybe they can make another changes, trying to find new solutions. So anyhow they play in one way or in the other. We are analyzing the team, and we are ready also for different options.
Any new injuries in our team?
No, same situation with all the players. Thank you.
So Vignato still?
Yeah, Vignato still.
Any predictions about when can he come back? Because it's injury that prolonged longer than we expected. No.
I'm coach. Sorry, I cannot make predictions about injuries.
Osijek has many problems on their left side in defense. Maybe that's the side that we could explore more during the match.
Yeah, but you never know. So you can think in advance that we analyze the team and we see that they have a very clear organization. They are a very well organized team. It's not easy to create to them very good chances. Despite in the last match they conceded a lot of goals, but we are talking maybe, I said, it's not now, I said many weeks ago that this is the best Dynamo I have seen in many years. So now playing against Dynamo is very tough. But despite this game, I think they have been very well organized. They are getting very good results since the last change of coach, and any issue they can have in some position, I think they have is a club with enough level to find good solutions.
Barisic got a nasty shot on the head. He's fine, all right, ready.
Yeah, he's okay. He has 4 stitches in his head, and this is not even fall, but it's okay.
Thank you.
Coach, I know that Rijeka goes for a win every match, but this game is like Rijeka must win to confirm that third place, to make as much as more points to secure that third position. Are the players feeling any kind of pressure?
I'm the coach. I'm not the. You are asking something for the players. You can ask them how they feel about this. I feel the same, because I repeat many times about pressure. We put the pressure on us. We want to win all the games. So for me, there is not more pressure than that. We are I am, as coach, high demanding, first with my staff, then with my players, all the environment, because I want to win every day, every single game. So imagine when you go to the real competition. We are full focus and the motivation and the compromise that we try always our best to win. But this is a sports, and the other teams also, they have something to say in the match. We have to respect this because this is the world of sports. When you compete, you cannot always win. But our mentality always is the same. And this pressure, coming back to your question, we put this pressure on us.
Rijeka showed at many games, but for sure in last two games that they can control game, attacking and control game defending, because we didn't see any, so to speak, suffering while opponent had a bigger position. Do you tomorrow expect to have bigger position on the ball, maybe Osijek to be more on the defending side, or it is impossible to predict?
We are ready for every kind of match, as always. We prepare ourselves with this idea. We are not a team that we are playing exactly the same every match. We like to have the possibility to be in some kind and some unpredictable for our opponents, because I think this is a capacity to surprise the opponents and give you something extra when you don't find a solution. So we are ready. We are ready for any kind of game.
What was impressive, at least for me, was self-confidence and patience with which a team played the last two games. Very important games, but they were confident in themselves and didn't rush anything. Just it was impression they believe in all the work you have done since you come.
The players, they have done really good work till now. That's why we are here. So it's not only the last two matches. They have done, for me, very a lot of credit for them, because I repeat again, to play in this kind of level with such high loads by competing in the three competitions during the whole year is very difficult, very hard. And to reach the final part of the league, like we are now, we closed the chapter in Europe, very successful chapter. We are in the league, in the battle for the targets that the club has, that is to get into the European spots. And then we are in a final cup, so what else you can ask for the players? I know what else, because I have this mentality, and we lost many chances to reduce the distance with the second and the first team in the league. I have said this many times since the first day I arrived here. I had this in my mind that we were going to have many chances to be close to them, but we didn't make it good in this moment that we had these opportunities. And when you lose these opportunities, you are bad, the opponents are good, you don't get these points, and then we don't have this possibility. It's very far. But anyway, the players, they have done an amazing job during the season till now, and now we are going to fight to finish the season with the perfect end from the position that we are now.
Speaking with the players, most of them, they have this feeling that you said you wanted to instill as a work ethic. Many of them, or maybe all of them, feel that they improved day by day. And that you said was the main goal, to improve as an individual, as in the team. And as the season is approaching the end, they have this feeling, they feel that they improved, that they learned a lot.
Okay, and the question is?
Oh, I just said, I suppose you're satisfied with the work you have done, because players are saying we are better now than we were before.
Yes, if the question is if I am satisfied, I already said I am satisfied. I am highlighting the hard work the players they have done, and not only the work, the performance, because thanks to that we are here now, and we are fighting for one title. So for me, I have to be very thankful for the players for the effort. The most I like is to fight for titles, and we will have this possibility. The other is the part of my responsibility. I said the first day when I sat here, to explain my method, my mentality, my idea. One of the main points is to help the players to develop themselves. Because I am coach, but coach is my profession, and I love coaching, but I will always have the feeling as a player. I cannot separate this from me. So there are two insights I have in In me, that is the feeling of player and the feeling of fan, football fan. That makes me love this game, and that makes me love this profession as a coach. That is unbelievable, amazing. But the feelings as a player and as a fan that I have is the most important. Is my driver. So I empathize with the player's position. For that reason, one of my main targets is to help them to improve.
It was pleasure being a coach and a fan and journalist and a fan. The last game, it was in the middle of the week, but atmosphere was great. There was packed stadium.
Great. I also said before the match that we were expecting the support from our fans. We don't have any doubt on that. And this is the part, I said, my feelings as a player and my feelings as a fan. So that's why I give a lot of credit for that, because I know the effort all the people they are doing, especially when the schedule for the match is not at a good timing for their own agendas, and then to come midday in midweek to support your team is not easy. Many people is doing big efforts for that, but football is feelings, and then this is one of the greatness of this amazing sport, that it's not just that, it's more, it's a passion, it's a feeling, is that the fans feel that they belong to something more than a sport and a business. So it's really part of their lives in terms of emotion. So me as a player and as a coach, I like to thank the fans, and the best way to thank them is giving our best and giving good performance to make them happy.
This is the third game in 8 days. I suppose you made all the analysis. Is there a need to maybe rest some players this weekend?
That depends in the condition of the players. After every match, we check them, and then in the following days, when they are in the process of recovery, we are checking them. And many times we have issues with kicks, issues with some muscle problems that means serious risk of injury if we push them for the next match. And then today we have the last training to make the last check, and according to this check, we will decide which players are in the best conditions to start.
Thank you, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Idemo, Rijeka, vi te volim!